we all make ourselves comfortable in whatever situation we have at home, and take a deep breath, slowly in and slowly out. And another. And as you do, just breathe in this loving connection, that feeling that we are at one with each other within this space of time, regardless of the physical distance that is between us. But we feel that connection. And we're just, as we breathe out all those little niggles and irritations of the day, and allow ourselves to fully be present in this moment. And as we do join together in this way, picture yourselves stepping forward into the most wonderful garden. The garden may take a different shape or form for each of us. Your garden may be wild. It may be cultivated. It might have straight lines. It could have meandering pathways. The degree of formality or informality, the type of plants in this garden is what is right for you at this time. Allow your imagination to work with you. And we will each take a step forward into the garden that is in front of us. And we follow the pathway that is laid before us. The texture of that pathway will be different, or you may even find yourself with each small movement forward, drifting above your pathway. But you are taking note of all that is around you. Of any natural noises, of any natural wildlife that may be present, or it may not. Any small breeze around you with the rustling of leaves. You may hear the beautiful music of water that lures you onwards. You may wish to discover what is around a corner. Or you may see straight ahead. But just take your time to get to know your garden, to fully absorb its atmosphere, the upliftment and the beauty of it. Because whatever shape it takes, it is beautiful. And you feel something inside you unfurl, relax, open up in response to this beauty that is all around you. And you feel at one with it. And still you are moving onwards, exploring one way or another. You let your hands run through any greenery that is close by. It releases a fragrance that is allergenic. In this space, there are no allergies. In this space, you are able to partake with all of your senses as you feel them open to the sights, the sounds, the feel, the shape of all that is around you. If there are fruit or berries of some description, you are quite safe in partaking of them, even if they are not immediately recognizable. All that you need to feed the soul is available to you within this space. And you move further onward and inward. The sound of that water is growing stronger. And as you approach it, you feel your heart lighten. You feel the joy that comes with that sound. It could be soft or loud, it might be slow or swift. But it is giving you messages. And as you move further onward and inward, you become aware of whatever shape that water takes for your garden. Whether it is a stream or a fountain, a waterfall of some description, a pond, or some other form that is right for your space. The water may be clear, or there may be a depth to it, a depth of colour. Again, it is what is right for you. And so you reach in to feel that water, to run your hands and fingers through it. You flick the water over yourself and feel the blessing. Depending on the shape and nature of your water, you may wish to dip your toes in it. Bearing in mind the temperature is just right. And you may decide to take a seat there, or you may decide to wander on a bit further, following the flow of your water, if yours is one that flows onward. But regardless, for each of you, within this garden is a seat that is just the right height, the right size, the right shape, the right comfort that you need, and that accommodates our individual needs. And we sit gently into that seat. And again, you take note of its construction, its materials. You may be sitting on a grassy bank. It may be a log. It may be a seat, an actual seat of the most beautiful wood, but it is comfortable regardless. It may be a stone that is shaped with just the right shape for you. Everything is supported. You have the water with you. We have that welcome breeze with the rustling noises it brings. There is shade and sunlight and blue sky. And most of all, your garden is, you are enveloped in this garden amongst its beauty and the nourishment. The soil that nourishes this garden nourishes your soul and your spirit, nourishes your heart and your mind and your physical self. In this space of tranquility and peace and beauty, most of all, be aware of the healing that it brings with it. Be aware of that loving energy. Breathe it in deeply. Acknowledge it as if it has a life of its own. Welcome that healing energy with all the love that is within you, and feel it return exponentially. Feel how the exchange of this love and healing energy grows and swells, ebbs and flows. Feel its universality. Know that it is endlessly sufficient. This food for the soul. Embrace it. And we will spend a short time in this space, sharing the flow of this loving, healing, beautiful energy, knowing that it is replenishing us as well as feeding this garden that is yours, that reflects who you are at this time and welcomes you deeply within it. And we will call you back shortly. Slowly and gently, just draw your attention back into your awareness, back into your conscious mind. And we will slowly give thanks for all that we have shared in this quiet space as we start to make our return journey back into our physical selves again. And we follow our pathway. And then we may notice some changes in what is around us as we do so, as our garden has responded to the sharing of this energy in our inner selves. They may be subtle changes or they may be obvious changes. But one way or another, we have nourished this garden as much as it has nourished us, and it has responded in kind. And you bring yourselves back into the physical, into your space within your own homes, knowing that you're fully present again. And just gently, when you're ready, open your eyes.